Hello, in this video I'd like to give a quick overview of how you'd go about selecting two files or two versions from Worldox to send through a comparison product. So I have this document right here that has two versions and I want to compare version 1 against version 2. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to need to go to the list versions screen. So I can either click on list versions or I could have right clicked and choose list versions from the command menu. Now that I have the two versions here, I'll check the boxes next to both and just hit the compare files. And you'll do this if you have a third-party comparison software installed on your PC that has integration with Worldox. And once I hit the compare files, what'll be listed in this top line here is the third-party compare utility that you have installed on your PC, and then it'll list the two files. And then you can click the modify and original if you want to swap those, so if they're not in the correct order, you can use those buttons to do that. And then click OK. And what this will do is it'll launch your third-party compare software, pass the two versions of the file to it, and then open it up and run the compare in your compare program. And from that point, if you want to save the compared results, when you do a save, Worldox will pop up and let you save that information. Now, if let's say you don't have a third-party compare software and you're going to be using the built-in compare in Microsoft Word, then what you're going to do is you're going to start off in Word and you're going to go to the review line here and then select compare, and then you compare from there. Now when this compare documents dialog pops up, you want to click on the folder here to get the original document. Worldox will pop up. If you're not at this list, so let's say you're back at a favorite files list and this is the document, you want to get one of these versions, you can just click on the list versions button or right click on it and do list versions. Now I want to select the original document first. Now I need to do the same thing to get the next version. So I'll click on the folder here. It'll pop up Worldox. I'm going to select version 2 and then click on open. It'll return me back to Word, and at this point I can click OK. It'll run the compare. And now if I want to save this, if I click on the save button, Worldox will pop up. At this point, if I want to save this as a version of these documents, I could click save as version. Worldox will pop up, and now I need to find that document. So I know it's in my favorites, so I'll just show my favorites. Right here's that document. I'll select it, click OK, and now if I want, I can change the description and say and click OK to save it. So that's how you would go about selecting files to run a compare against whether you're using a third-party app or whether you're using the built-in Word. Now, another thing, on most of the third-party apps, you don't have to start from within Worldox. On most of them, that have written integration with Worldox, if you start in their app and you choose to browse for the versions, Worldox will pop up and let you select them that way and return them back to the compare software as well.